Right from the jump, you could feel the energy in the arena, a palpable tension hanging in the air. This wasn't just another game, it was a clash of titans, a showdown everyone had been waiting for. Caitlyn Clark, with that intensity that's become her trademark, took the court and immediately started making her presence felt. The ball was in her hands, and it was like watching a conductor lead an orchestra. She was orchestrating the offense, finding open teammates, and putting up points with a confidence that was almost unsettling. But the Chicago Sky, they weren't about to roll over. They came out swinging, literally. Their defense was aggressive, bordering on ferocious, a clear statement that they weren't intimidated. Every drive, every shot was met with resistance, with bodies colliding and the sound of hard fouls echoing through the stadium. They were channeling that Draymond Green style, a physical, in-your-face approach designed to disrupt Clark's rhythm and send a message. You could see the fire in their eyes, the determination to shut her down, to prove that this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. Clark, though, she didn't back down. She absorbed the contact, the pressure, and kept pushing forward, her focus unwavering. The early minutes were a battleground, a war of wills, with both sides refusing to give an inch. The scoreboard ticked, the crowd roared, and the stage was set for a night of intense, unforgettable basketball. The initial clash set the tone for the entire game, a testament to the competitive spirit that defined this rivalry. It was clear from the onset that this was not just a game, but a statement of intent, a declaration of dominance from both sides. As the first quarter unfolded, it became clear that Angel Reese wasn't going to stand by and watch Clark steal the show. She stepped up, a force of nature in her own right, determined to disrupt Clark's rhythm and assert her own presence. Reese's defensive efforts were relentless, a constant barrage of pressure designed to throw Clark off her game. She was in her face, contesting every shot, challenging every drive, making Clark work for every inch of space. It was a physical battle, a clash of styles, with Reese using her strength and athleticism to try and neutralize Clark's finesse and skill. But Reese wasn't just focused on defense. She was also looking to contribute on the offensive end, driving to the basket, battling for rebounds, and trying to create scoring opportunities for her team. She was a whirlwind of energy, a constant threat, a player who refused to be ignored. The Sky were feeding off her intensity, her determination to keep the lead and make Clark's night as difficult as possible. Every possession was a struggle, a back-and-forth battle, with both sides refusing to yield. Reese's counterattack was a crucial part of the Sky's strategy, a way to show that they weren't just going to let Clark dictate the pace of the game. It was a statement, a challenge, a declaration that this was going to be a hard-fought contest, a battle that would go down to the wire. The energy in the arena was electric, the crowd on their feet, sensing the intensity of the moment. It was a rivalry in its purest form, a clash of two rising stars, a battle that would define the night. Just when it seemed like the game was settling into a rhythm, a defensive masterclass unfolded, shifting the momentum and changing the dynamic of the contest. Timmy Fogg Bentley entered the fray, and the impact was immediate. Her presence in the paint was a wall, a force field against the Sky's offensive drives. She was a defensive anchor, a rim protector, a player who could disrupt even the most skilled attackers. Every drive to the basket was met with resistance, every shot challenged, every rebound contested. Her ability to anticipate plays, to read the offense, was uncanny. She was a master of positioning, of using her length and athleticism to disrupt the flow of the game. Suddenly, the Fever were back in the game, closing the gap with every defensive stop. The Sky's offense, which had been so effective in the early minutes, was now struggling to find open looks. The paint was clogged, the passing lanes were closed, and the shots weren't falling. Fogg Bentley's defensive presence was a game-changer, a turning point that sparked a surge of energy for the Fever. You could see the confidence growing, the belief that they could turn this game around. The crowd sensed the shift, the momentum, swinging in their favor. The defensive intensity was contagious, spreading through the team, fueling their determination. The introduction of Fogg Bentley was a pivotal moment, a testament to the impact that a single player can have on a game. It was a reminder that defense wins championships, that stops lead to points, and that momentum can change in an instant. As the game progressed, Caitlyn Clark decided it was time to take over, to unleash her offensive prowess and put her stamp on the contest. She exploded, a flurry of scoring and playmaking that left the sky scrambling to keep up. Threes rained, down from beyond the arc, each shot a testament to her range and accuracy. Assists flew, pinpoint passes finding open teammates for easy buckets. She was orchestrating the offense, creating opportunities, and making everyone around her better. Her vision was exceptional. Her ability to see plays develop before they happened was uncanny. She was a master of the pick and roll, of finding the open man, of making the right read. The scoreboard began to reflect her brilliance, the points piling up, the lead growing. She was in a zone, a state of flow, where everything seemed to click. The crowd was on their feet, roaring with every basket, chanting her name. It was a performance for the ages, a display of skill and determination that would be remembered for years to come. Clark's offensive explosion was a statement, a declaration that she was a force to be reckoned with, a player who could dominate a game at any moment. She was showing why she was considered one of the best in the game, why she was a rising star, why she was a player who could change the course of a franchise. The energy in the arena was electric, the atmosphere charged, the anticipation palpable. It was a moment of pure basketball brilliance, a display of skill and artistry that left everyone in awe. Despite Clark's offensive onslaught, the Chicago Sky refused to back down. They countered with their own scoring runs, their own defensive stands, showing a resilience that was truly remarkable. They were determined to stay in the game, to fight for every possession, to prove that they weren't going to be intimidated. The physicality intensified, the tension mounted, the stakes grew higher. Every play was a battle, a clash of wills, with both sides refusing to yield. The Sky's defense, though tested, remained aggressive, challenging every shot, contesting every drive. They were throwing everything they had at Clark, trying to disrupt her rhythm, to force her into mistakes. But even with her brilliance, the Sky refused to back down. They were a team of fighters, a group of players who believed in each other, who were determined to prove that they belonged on the same court as the best. They were showing their heart, their grit, their determination. The crowd was on their feet, urging them on, fueling their passion. The energy in the arena was electric, the atmosphere charged, the tension palpable. It was a back-and-forth battle, a seesaw affair, with both sides trading blows, neither willing to give an inch. The Sky's resilience was a testament to their character, their determination, their belief in themselves. It was a reminder that in basketball anything can happen, that games are won and lost in the margins, that every possession matters. They were showing that they were a team to be respected, a team that could compete with anyone.